My dad's name is Tom. But Don, what are you looking at as a reader today?
Like comprehending my book to write it down.
And what kind of thinking or noticing are you doing today to help you understand your book?
Like visualizing.
Okay. Were you also looking for patterns? And so do you want to talk about how to do visualizing a little better, or do you want to talk about looking at those patterns and the thinking that can come from it? What did you want to work on today? 'Cause you get to pick.
Okay.
You get to pick.
You pick.
Well, it's your word tip, so it has to matter to you. So,
I guess noticing patterns.
okay, all right. So let's talk about one of the patterns you've already noticed in your book.
How they always want to play cards.
Okay, and how often is that happening in your book?
Like almost every page.
Oh, really? They're playing cards a lot? Okay. And so tell me more about the pattern of playing cards. What else are you noticing in there?
They're winning a lot.
Okay. All right. So, do you notice anything else about the pattern? Okay. All right. So, can I give you a compliment now about the kind of reader you are? Okay. So, when it comes to thinking about what keeps happening over and over in this book, you're noticing it. And you're also noticing how often it's happening too. And that's important. And on top of it, you're also noticing in that bigger pattern, like playing cards, what's something else that's always happening?
They win.
Right. And so you're noticing it's what we call what's on the outside of the character's outside story. So it's like what's happening around them. And then we can talk about the patterns of the character's internal story in terms of when they're having that external pattern, like playing cards. We can be thinking about what are there patterns to the thinking? Are there patterns to the feelings that they're having? And that's the tip I want to give you, is that that's what readers do, is they first are saying, so what's always happening, right, outside of the character? And then they'll do the work and say, so what's happening inside the character? And have you noticed a pattern?
Inside of them?
Have you noticed that there's a pattern to the way they're thinking or feeling while they're playing cards?
Nervous. He's feeling nervous. Like if he's going to be doing that in front of all his friends.
Okay, all right. So you do know how to notice that, right? Okay, so what else are you noticing about what's happening? What's his internal story?
Like his emotions.
One is nervousness.
Like he was sad, like in the beginning because he was reuniting with his uncle, and then his uncle asked if he wanted to play a bridge tournament, and then his uncle like got in a car accident and he went blind, so he was like sad because then he had to find his own team to play in the bridge tournament.
Okay, all right. So that's the first part of the work, and now the most important part of the work is readers are asking themselves,
If I could have drama,
why
NJHS
does the
is
character
dance club.
stay
Please
in this
come down to the
pattern?
boys' side of the gym.
Because
Drama,
what is
NJHS
because the
is
character
dance
is
club.
getting something out of it. And so the pattern helps you see what's important to the character. And so now can you think about that?
He's getting like makes him happy, like when he wins.
But you also said he's nervous, right? So why would you keep putting yourself in a situation of being nervous when you don't even know if you're going to be happy or not at the end of it?
Because he was winning so much that he just said he might, like, if he keeps trying, he'll get better because he keeps winning.
Okay, all right. Okay, so let's look at what we just did here, right? Okay, just like with the birthday party. In the birthday party, she went to a place where she didn't know what was going to happen or who was going to be there. But she went there, she started to make the most of it because it gave her joy, right? And now you're noticing that your character keeps going into playing cards over and over and over again, and you said he's nervous at the beginning, but he keeps in the pattern because...
He gets happy at the end.
Mm-hmm. So now let me ask you this. What can you learn about, what can you learn from the character that you can take into your own life? What is the character trying to show you about going into situations where you have no idea how it's going to turn out?
That it's just, well, I can relate to something. Like, whenever I go into a baseball game, I'm always, like, when they play a big team, like in a tournament, I'm always nervous because if we lose, we could get kicked out. But if we win, we're going to be, like, super happy because then we move on to the next round.
Mm-hmm. So you're relating. So what do both of you, what are both of you teaching others?
That, if you keep going, I guess there's more to come. I don't know.
So do you see, that's the important work that readers do, and you just did it. You don't just notice, oh, this is happening around the character, but you then say, so what is the common feeling, the pattern of feelings on the inside? And so what can I learn, right? What's a bumper sticker or a poster that can make me more wise? And you just said it's what?
There's more to come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So did you see the work that you just did? Now tell me again, instead of just noticing the activity that's happening, what are the next two things you're going to start asking yourself in books?
I don't know.
Okay, well, we first noticed what was happening on the outside of the character. So then the second thing we say is what's happening on the
Inside.
and then based on what's happening on the inside, what's a bumper sticker or poster about life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tell me again. First we noticed
What's coming out of it.
and then we,
Go deeper. Yeah, go deeper into it.
and then,
I don't know.
remember the,
Bumper sticker.
yeah, that's what readers do. And that's why they read books, to find out what are the posters of my life that I can put up in my bedroom to say, this is who I want to be, this is how life works. Right? Okay. All right, good work, John.